What is up, everyone? Thank you guys so much for watching. So those of you that are on YouTube, you are watching my replay of enzymes. Why are they important? Are they really important? What are enzymes, right? So my name is Jane Collins, and I just love to educate on toxic-free living and health and wellness. I do all this because, see, I have my own health journey. As a kid, literally pretty much from a baby, from out of the womb and into the world, I was sick all the time. Sinus infection, flu, pneumonia, eventually developed asthma. To my knowledge, no one in my family has asthma except for me. Don't really know my biological father's side that much, but still, it's kind of crazy, right? But see, through my own health experience and having this pizza face acne, that was another thing I had to deal with. Not very well with confidence, right? I discovered the importance of ditching toxins. As once I ditched those toxins, my immune system improved, my skin improved, my mood improved. So this is the importance of really looking at those ingredients and also supplements. Tonight, again, I'm going to talk about enzymes. Those are one of the supplements, but they are so vital and critical that we really need to understand the importance of using them and decide which ones are best for us. So also with supplements, I was talking with the beautiful live attendees, and in order to create an amazing supplement routine, you have to figure out a way that's going to be best for you to get into the habit of doing it. So, right, we all have habits. Even if we think we don't, if we're like, no, I don't really have a habit of X, Y, or Z, you do, right? Your morning routine is a habit. Someone disrupts that and you get a little frustrated because someone is messing with your morning routine. So one of the key pieces that I was thinking of and how I do my best, the reason why is because this beautiful tin was recently rediscovered in my to-go bag in one of my suitcases, because I kept pulling for it in my purse, or it's actually in my backpack at restaurants. And I was like, oh, where is it? Right. And then things happen, life happens, you get home, you forget to look for it. And finally today I was like, I have to look for it. I was at a restaurant again, and I was like, I need to be taking this. There's supplements in here. So this is where I put my supplements. And you can see I have some cotton balls, but there's some supplements in there because I know the different supplements that I take, and enzymes are one of them. And that way I don't have a whole bunch of bottles, right? This beautiful little tin helps me keep it simple. And then I just know the different ones because I've been using them long enough, right? And so as you develop and continuously develop your supplement routine, you'll understand and know which ones are which in the world of Young Living. And the reason why I use Young Living is because literally, like I said, my life improved, literally improved. Used to be sick all the time, really bad skin. Look at my skin now. It looks beautiful, right? It's really cool. Farms. I use Young Living because we have over 16 farms internationally. 16 or 17. We have a new one in Okinawa, Japan. So now my numbers are getting off. I think it's 16, but there's just such a beautiful distillation process and really understanding the beauty of knowing where your product comes from, that seed to seal. So seed to seal, science, sourcing, and standards, really understanding the quality in each of the products. And this seed to seal process, these three pillars, the science, sourcing, and standards, are in all of our products. So remember I mentioned a little bit ago about ditching toxins, and I talk about that in my other classes. The reason why that's so important, and the reason is because it's going to affect your digestive system, your immune system, and your hormones. A lot of these toxins are endocrine disruptors. Therefore, we want to make sure we're using the best. And that's why I love Young Living, and they have personal care products, and the seed to seal process is in all of it, which is really cool. So back to enzymes, and that was a little bit about me and what I do for those of you finding me on the world of YouTube and also live. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Let's get started on enzymes. What are they? So enzymes are in your food. Enzymes are literally needed to help the body take in nutrients. They are in your food, but there are some enzymes that our body does create. And I believe that enzymes are one of the pillars that we really need to make sure that we're taking on a daily basis. The other three are antioxidants, probiotics, and omegas. So Young Living has Omega Gi's 3. This is 3 supplements in one. My probiotics are in my fridge. You're not going to get my lifetime. But then one of our beautiful antioxidants, Ningxia Red. This is Ningxia Red. If you had to break it down to 2, and this, I was talking with the live guests, and I was like, it's kind of hard to like just break it down to 2, because you guys, our food, our soil has been so deprived. So we need to really make sure we're using these supplements every day to help support us every single day. My plants get Mega Cal. If you've seen my garden video, you know this already. And Mega Cal is one of the supplements I also add in my core, because I know for my body, I need Mega Cal. Mega Cal is one of them. And then the other supplement I need is Super B. Those are 2 other supplements that I personally know for my body that I need. So that's the thing, is as you are in this wellness journey, you're going to discover what's best for you. Enzymes, though, everyone needs an enzyme, and Ningxia Red. So this is another. So those 2, highly recommend. The others that you could add on is Omega Gi's, probiotics, because so the 4 Omega Gi's, so omegas, probiotics, which is Life 9 for Young Living, antioxidants, which is our Ningxia Red, and then enzymes. Those are the building blocks of our body. We're going to focus on enzymes, but I wanted to give you one other little fact that I thought was really interesting. Besides the fact that, again, our soil is depleted, we don't really know exactly what's being sprayed on our foods, even though organic, each state has a different level of organic quality. This is another reason why I have a greenhouse, and I use my own food, right? For most of the year, because it's really important for me to know what I'm putting on my body and my body. When I don't have my greenhouse, you best believe I use the Thieves fruit and veggie soak, even on my organic vegetables, because I know the Thieves fruit and veggie soak takes away all of the crap. So highly recommend you adding that if you are into eating organic and eating healthy. So 80% of all corn grown in the US, and this also means corn containing products, is grown with genetically modified seeds. So they're GMOs, right? A Kashi Institute analysis of nutrient diets from 1975 to 1997, so 22 years, found calcium levels in 12 fruits and veggies dropped 27%, iron levels dropped 30%, vitamin C dropped 30%, and so that means you need 8 oranges to have the amount of vitamin A that your grandparents got or your great grandparents got, depending on your age. That's crazy, y'all. This is why I also love Young Living. We have our own farms. We're sustainable. We put the quality back into our fields, okay? And there's no pesticides or toxins sprayed on our farms. So therefore, it's also protecting the planet. Why I use Young Living is because it's protecting the planet. The products protect people, and they also help people have amazing jobs around the world with all those different farms. Okay, so since all of our nutrients can't get into our food, what you're going to feel when you're not getting enough nutrients in your body. Your body always gives you signs. You have to be a detective, and you can work with a doctor, especially a functional. I encourage a functional doctor, but you can work with others, right? Educating yourself, really developing your own knowledge. But honestly, so a little story. I go back to when I had knee issues as a kid, and the doctor always told me, like, well, what's the pain level from 1 to 10? And I'm like, and I just threw out a number, right? But it's also like you're feeling it. So just really be aware of that. But again, so what do you feel when you're not getting enough nutrients in your body? Mental fatigue, digestive discomfort, a need to avoid certain foods because of how you react. So food sensitivities and allergies. I hear so many people have allergies, you guys. You really need to look at the nutrients and making sure that you're supplementing. Irregular bowel movements, diarrhea, or irritable bowel movements, a feeling of fullness or bloating, sluggishness after meals, gasiness, acid reflux, heartburn, poor tissue repair, weight gain, constipation, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, lactose intolerance, gastritis, skin issues, acne, eczema, or psoriasis. You guys, how many of these have you heard or seen people have issues with? It all goes back to nutrients. The reason why we're talking specifically about enzymes is because in general, enzymes help you pull the nutrients out of what you're eating and naturally digest the food in your gut. Without enzymes, you would literally cease to function. That means that the benefit of enzymes are without measure. You must have and use enzymes. We really, like, that's why I said, if I had to pick it two, it would be Ningxia Red, antioxidants, and enzymes from Young Living, obviously. So there's two ways your digestive system receives enzymes. One, naturally through your food, and two, they are produced by your digestive organs. So your body does also produce some enzymes, but it has to be working in a proper function. And again, going back to toxins, a lot of us, our bodies aren't working in a proper function. Look at those symptoms I just mentioned, right? It's not working in a proper function because we're using endocrine disrupting. Many of us, I am no longer, and many of you aren't, but that are on the live and maybe even watching the replay, but many people aren't. They're still using endocrine disruptors. This is the importance for me of why I have to share my message, because people need to know that there is a solution out there. So back to enzymes though. So enzymes are a part of your holistic gut health, right? They're a part of the picture of that health. You also need to be making sure you're drinking enough water, eating fiber, consuming fruits and veggies, ditching those toxins, and just making sure that your digestive system is really able to thrive, because your digestive system is the root of your health. Okay, so just so you guys know a little bit more about some of the functions, right? A lot of us, and there's a few things. We have really three brains. We have our brain, our heart brain, and our gut brain. It's very interesting because we talk about the brain, right? Being able to move my hands and just all of the things. But the vagus nerve sends 15% information down to the rest of the body, and 85% comes back from the gut. Okay, I'm going to say those numbers again. 15% of the information from the vagus nerve is sent down to the body. 85% of it is sent back up to the brain. Can you see a little bit of how the brain is really, or the gut health is really important? Your gut health is also your immune system. Another side note, just so you know. So it's really important to understand and make sure we're taking enzymes, because that is going to help with our immune system and just our gut. So really, when you start in the gut, or at least have part of your wellness protocol in the gut, you're going to see changes in your health that you can't see without, because some people, they're just like, okay, I'm going to reduce my stress, I'm going to sleep more, I'm going to hydrate more, which are all great. But if you're still going and drinking all of the Starbucks every single day, I mean, once in a while, okay, don't get me wrong, I love a Starbucks. Well, really, I like, either way, that's a whole nother, I do like regular like local coffee houses. But you just need to be really aware of making sure you're taking your enzymes, because enzymes are key in the process. They are so key. Without enzymes, you're getting a fraction of the nutrients in your food that your body needs to heal and support itself. Think of enzymes, right? Like you can't build a house without wooden tools. You can't have a body that works without enzymes. Enzymes are the tools to build the house. So this is the importance of enzymes. So there's two reasons why enzyme supplementation is important. One, enzyme depletion. You have enzymes in your gut, but as you age, they deplete or are damaged. This can cause DNA damage, making you age faster or create chronic disease. So if you feel sluggish after a meal, it's because your body is pulling all of its resources to just break down your food. You guys, I have been there. This is why the importance of enzymes. And it's not producing hormones that give you the energy, right? So it's putting all of it into the gut, and then you're not getting the energy because your body's not producing the hormones. Your body is a beautiful machine. It's an organic machine that works perfectly, synergistically together when all of the systems work properly. And that's the goal. That's my goal, to help you guys feel amazing. So, and when your body is not working over time with that proper food digestion, it's going to have energy issues, but it's also going to lower your immune defense. So the second reason why to have important supplement of enzyme is researchers have discovered that cooking or processing food over 118 degrees kills virtually all digestive enzymes that occur naturally. So if you don't mix fresh food with your cooked food in your diet or fermented foods, you're most likely you need enzymes. You're losing enzymes because your body will also steal enzymes from your savings account enzymes that do not get replaced to help you survive. Really, our body's also into survival, just so you know. If you haven't figured that out, that's another thing. So young living enzymes are plant and animal derived, which enhance the enzymes to work in a wider pH range with other forms of digestive enzymes that are solely animal derived. So like our enzymes have both animal and plant, whereas others are just animal derived, okay? So this is why Young Livings is better, because we have both, which makes sense because, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, but I still eat dairy products. So you kind of usually need both. But we do also have a vegan option. Allerzyme is our vegan enzyme for all of my vegan friends, okay? The pH in the lower stomach can reach as low as 1.5 and the small intestines as high as 8. Young living enzymes can act in both environments because of the ingredients used in them. So young living enzymes are helping you improve your foods, digesting the foods, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, sugar, fiber, and dairy products found in the modern diet. You need the enzymes. All Young Living enzymes are FDA inspected and contain no fillers, no yeast, no dairy, no wheat, no corn, no soy. They are free of artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, and held to our seed to seal promise, meaning they're grown on the best land with premium essential oils inside each, acting as delivery systems in the body. That's why our enzymes are also better, because we have our essential oils in them and they help the nutrients absorb into our body better, right? So just to give you an example, enzymes have to be designed carefully because they have to maintain the pH of the human body or they're destroyed, much like cooking food. So the saliva has a pH of 6.5 to 7. The upper stomach is 4.0 to 6.5. The lower stomach pH is 1.5 to 4. You guys kind of get the idea. There's different pHs. The pH is a good way of measuring how acidic or alkaline the body is, and the gut will adjust the level based on what you've eaten or to break it down. Meats and chocolates are very acidic. Milk and dairy products are very base. A good enzyme will adjust to the pH of the gut so it is not killed off and can do its work. Again, Young Living's enzymes are naturally plant and animal derived and are multi-spectrum formula that functions throughout the entire pH range of the digestive system, which I kind of broke down a little bit of it. The capsules are dual time released. That releases the animal and the plant-based enzymes at separate times throughout the digestive tract. So allowing optimal nutrient absorption, right? You guys, I, for one, like to save money. Therefore, I buy products that work. It's really that simple. And all Young Living products work. In a few words, the science behind how enzymes was made allows it to survive the harsh pH changes in the gut so it can do what it needs to do in every environment. Even under the harsh hyaluronic acid of the inner stomach, the enzymes still work. So we have a few different enzymes. There's protease, which breaks down proteins like beef, chicken, fish, and vegetables. Bromoline breaks down proteins, another protein one. Amylase breaks down carbohydrates, starches, and sugars. Lipase breaks down fats, oils, triglycerides, and other lipids. Cellulase breaks down fibers in fruits and vegetables, and phytase breaks down phytate, which negatively binds important minerals. So we want to make sure we have this so your minerals are being absorbed. There's other enzymes in some of them as well as we have anise, ginger, rosemary, tarragon, and fennel vitality essential oils to help the enzymes and the other nutrients absorb, because some of these enzymes do have other nutrients. So you can think of energy as the foundation for a healthy life. So Gary Young had a great example. The fireplace was a beautiful example of the 3 different energies that we have in our food. Kindling wood to start the fire, carbohydrates. Medium-sized logs to get the fire going, proteins. Big logs to keep the fire going, fats. Understanding these building blocks helping us to map out and making sure that we know what enzymes to take and what products that we need in general. So metabolic enzymes we are born with, and they run the body. Metabolic enzymes are an essential component for optimal cellular function and health. They speed up the chemical reactions within the cells for detoxification and energy production. Every organ, every tissue, and all 100 trillion cells in our body depend upon the reaction of metabolic enzymes and their energy factor. They carry out a variety of cellular functions. So we have necessary for survival and homeostasis, including digestion, cellular respiration, energy storage, transcription, and response to the environment. Metabolic enzymes encompass a wide range of different protein classes, including carbolysis, dehydrogenesis, lipooxygenesis, oxidorephidase, kinesis, and you guys, if I am mispronouncing these, I'm sorry. This is my first time teaching on this specific subject. Lysis, transferosis, and others. Digestive enzymes, which our body produce, are active only within our digestive system. These enzymes have a main job to digest our food. Digestive enzymes are secreted by the salivary glands, stomach, pancreas, and the small intestines, and they can be supplemented from an outside source, though. They can also be supplemented, y'all. Food enzymes are present within the raw vegetables, fruits that we eat. Food enzymes exist naturally in raw food. High temperature involving in the cooking process will destroy enzymes. This is the importance of eating salads. This is also why I encourage everyone to do their Ningxia greens and or their multi-greens during the winter. Because I know I like to eat stews, cooked food in the winter, right? Like I have to like kind of be like, oh wait, I haven't had a salad in 4 days. I need to have a salad, right? Or 3 or whatever. Then I'm like, I need to have a salad because you just don't really crave that in winter. In the summer, you're all about the salads, and the spring, right? The 4 enzymes Young Living offers: Essential Zyme, expertly formulated with dual time release technology to improve overall enzyme activity, reduce normal everyday stress, and assist with healthy pancreatic function. It also helps to eliminate harmful waste and purifies internally. Essential Zyme 4 is a proper digestion of dietary fats, proteins, fiber, and carbohydrates, promoting optimal nutrition absorption. Enzymes and food enzymes basically serve the same function. They digest our food so it can be absorbed through the walls of the small intestines in the bloodstream. So Allerzyme is our 3rd Young Living product. Oh, and I forgot, I do have Essential Zyme. This beautiful bottle is Essential Zyme. And I have taken Allerzyme. I also kind of encourage you guys to 1, pay attention to your body, and 2, change up your enzymes. Just change them up. Okay, it's like food. We do need to change up our food. Right now I have Essential Zyme. I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't had Allerzyme in a while. I'm gonna get that. It's the changing of the seasons, or Detox Zyme. Ooh, I might get Detox Zyme. Let's break down those 2. So Allerzyme, for the relief of occasional symptoms such as fullness, pressure, bloating, gas, pain, and other minor cramping. Also Allerzyme. It's great during seasonal changes, okay? Detox Zyme may be used in conjunction with a cleansing or detoxification program. And then also, if you guys are pregnant in any of this or under the age of 12, just consult your healthcare, right? And do a little bit more research. Y'all should always be doing research anyways. Take some time. It's your body. It's your health. You need to do it. I'm telling you. So looking at it as taking out the trash in every effective way is Detox Zyme. The key to support a nutritional meal cannot be cooked if the kitchen is dirty and the trash is piling up. So we need our enzymes. There are a few component products with enzymes to make sure that your system is working. Juvatone, which is a herbal complex that promotes, it just really helps support an amazing liver and helps with secreting toxic products in your body. When you have to have a really thriving liver. Comfortone, again, herbs and essential oils. It helps eliminating, it helps your colon work a lot better, and also promotes liver, gallbladder, and stomach health. Okay, so this is kind of a major one. You guys also, your colon needs to work properly. So I might have done this, I probably didn't actually. I want to talk about enzymes because I do believe that everyone needs enzymes. Next week, I'm going to be talking about cleansing, and I will talk a little bit more about Comfortone and a few other of these products. There's also ICP, which is another one that's going to help with the colon as well. Okay, so those are some combining. Just jump on next week. We'll talk more into, and then if you're watching the replay, follow up with the cleansing one, the following. It should be the following video, but it might not be because I also need to record another video. It'll be really close to this video. That's all you need to know. Back to educating on enzymes. So really we want to make sure, oh, I also wanted to mention with Essential Zyme. So Essential Zyme has a unique broad spectrum digestive enzyme. It supports hormones as well. It's good to help absorb vitamin B12, calcium, iron, and proteins. It's the only enzyme that contains betamine HCl, which promotes the production of hyaluronic acid. That is critical for high protein diets. Essential Zyme also contains a high number of herbs as well. Just so you guys know, and you can look up all the ingredients online. I know we're kind of getting close to time, and I want to leave some time for questions. But there was one other thing I wanted to briefly go over, like the different, because I don't have all of the oh, there's a few other things. So how to choose enzymes. I kind of briefly highlighted the enzymes, but I'm going to kind of highlight them a little bit more. And I will mention that you should definitely, I believe you should switch them up, but you can also switch up some of your other supplements too. It's up to you. Always stay on Ningxia Red though, seriously. If you're new, for all of you that are new, and you're like, okay, where do I get started? Ningxia Red, pick an enzyme, okay? You're gonna have, if you wanna get the 190 free gifts with purchase, you might need to add another, you're gonna need to probably add another product, which we can talk about one-on-one. If you're watching the replay, message me. Okay, Essential Zyme 4 is taken with your 2 largest meals. It assists with soothing and settling the digestive tract. It works on breaking down fats, proteins, carbs, and fiber. It helps with nutrient absorption and digestion with a deficient diet. Provides assistance with balancing enzymes in the body and digestive tract. For Essential Zyme 4, everyone has to be 12 years or older. Actually, with all of these, there is a KidSense enzyme, which I will go over, and that everyone should also, well, your kids, I think it's ages 2 to 4 or 2 to 6 can take them. I'll go over that in a second though. Detox Zyme, take 2 capsules 3 times daily between meals or as needed. Promotes relief from pressure, bloating, fullness, cramping, gas, and discomfort after eating. I do also know some Young Living people, and I was doing this for a little bit, taking a good chunk of a Detox Zyme at night, every night, and still using my other enzymes during the day because it's Detox Zyme. And as I mentioned with ingredients and everything, we kind of live in a toxic world. So we really need to make sure that we are detoxing. And even with us that are very savvy with ingredients, we go into public places and I smell it. I'm very sensitive. They're using crappy cleaners. They're using crappy fragrances, right? You can't avoid it. But what you can do is bring your oils and your supplements everywhere you go. Okay. So again, with Detox Zyme, it's going to break down sugars, starches, proteins, and fats. And it may be used in conjunction with a cleansing protocol, or like I said, you can just use it every night and cleanse every night. Essential Zyme, take 1 cap 1 hour before your largest meal of the day. Helps support healthy pancreatic function and digestion. May be used in conjunction with a cleansing program to eliminate toxic waste from the body. It is one of the cleansing trio and the Life Essentials 2 kits, which are both cleansing items. Essential Zyme also promotes liver support. Allerzyme, 1 cap 3 times a day prior to each meal or as needed. Provides relief from food allergies and from pressure, bloating, gas, and discomfort after eating. Aids in the digestion of sugars and starches. And that's the vegan one. The Allerzyme is the vegan one. Now, we're going to chat a little bit more on 2 other things, and then we'll close it up. So KidSense Mighty Zymes. And this is all, so basically on the back of the bottle, or also online, everything you can find online with Young Living. That's another reason why I love Young Living. With any other company, if you cannot find all of the ingredients, that's a red flag for me online. I want to know all of the ingredients before I buy a product. I don't want it to say, see the box for more. No, no, no. I'm not going to buy that product. And I encourage you to add that in your standards of products. because then you're gonna have to like send it back because it probably does have a crap ingredient and just doesn't want you to know. It's really sad that they do that, but either way. Okay, so basically Mightyzyme is created with 7 different enzymes. It has carrot root powder, alfalfa leaf powder, and peppermint essential oil to help with digestion, along with a little apple juice powder, berries, and stevia, which is a natural sweetener to soften the flavor. And it's so 70% of your immune system is in the gut. 90% of serotonin, which regulates more than 300 functions in the human body, including your mood, is made in the gut. I found that my kids' behavior is so much better. This is from my friend Sarah. I don't have kids, but she says her kids' behaviors are so much better. And they have less moodiness when they take these enzymes every day. It's also very calming for kids with special needs. So also, if you feel like your kid needs a cleanse before jumping into supplements and enzymes, a gentle way to do it is Juvaflex, the essential oil on the feet. Then add Mightyzymes and Mighty Pro enzymes and probiotics daily. So Mighty Pro is the probiotic, Mightyzyme is the enzyme. And putting those oils on the feet is a gentle way to help them just get rid of any toxins and put it on the feet of the liver point. Now, with dosage, it is really trusting your guys' bodies and following the label. That's really it. But really mostly trusting your body. So more on that. For those of you live, we get to chat more about that. For those of you who are live and new, and there's a few different ways you can start with Young Living. But I hope you guys can really see the benefit of using all of these products, right? Grabbing your Insta Red. Can you see how important this is? Can you see the importance of really ditching those toxins? And can you see the importance of joining my team? Because I create amazing regimens and I help work with you. I love to help people feel better. And can you see the importance of a supplement routine? At least the 2, the Insta Red and the enzymes, at least. But with our food issues, you're probably going to need to figure out some other ones. But again, that's why I'm here, to help you. So there's 3 ways you can order. The good way is grabbing an enzyme or something at retail, but you're not going to save money. A better way is to save money, right? Jump on, grab over 100 PV, and you're going to save 24%. The best way, though, is to jump on a loyalty. And with doing that, you're going to get gifts with purchases for every 3 months in the first year, as well as you'll get loyalty points when you spend 50 PV every month on that loyalty order, right? So you're basically saying, hey, I'm committing to my health and wellness. And you're going to get points and you can earn free product. So that means you can try new products or just whatever. So for everyone watching the replay, my link is below. Message me. Let's have a conversation. And really, I'm here to help you feel amazing every single day. And I look forward to helping you and your family. I'm going to stop the recording and chat with people live. Bye-bye, YouTubers.